I tested MasterlyAI for 7 days to see if it's actually worth it, and the results were not what I expected. For a while now, I've been overwhelmed by the sheer number of AI tools all claiming to boost productivity and save time. Every platform says it's faster, more reliable, and somehow the best for learning and applying skills. But honestly, that's rarely the case. So when I came across MasterlyAI, instead of just taking those claims at face value, I decided to test it for myself and see whether it's genuinely useful or just another tool adding to the noise. I went through all of its features to put together a proper hands-on review. In this video, I'll show you exactly how it works, the earning opportunities it offers, and whether it's actually worth using in 2026. Let's start by understanding what this tool actually is. MasterlyAI is basically a platform designed to help you learn AI-related skills and then apply those skills in real life to start earning. It's mainly targeted at beginners who want a faster, more structured way to learn. One of the things that really stands out is its focus on short, bite-sized lessons, so you can pick up skills quickly without ever feeling overwhelmed or under pressure. On top of that, it includes quizzes and hands-on projects to help reinforce what you're learning. When you look at the numbers, they also look pretty impressive. 250 plus lessons, 12 plus learning paths, over 15,000 learners, and more than 8,000 certificates issued. On paper, it's definitely coming across as a legit platform, but as always, the real question is, does it actually deliver? To figure that out, let's actually explore the platform. The sign-up process is pretty straightforward. Once you're on the website, you just click on Start Learning, and it takes you straight into a quick quiz where you select the tools you want to work with, the skills you're trying to learn, the skills you're trying to build, and even how many hours you want to dedicate each day. Based on your answers, it sets up a kind of personalized learning challenge for you. After that, you just enter your email, choose a payment plan, and you're good to go. They also offer a 7-day free trial, which is nice because you can test everything out before fully committing. Now moving on to the dashboard. It's actually pretty simple and easy to navigate. The first thing I noticed was how clean and non-confusing it feels, which is a big plus, especially for beginners. On the left-hand side, you've got the My Learning section, where all your current courses show up. And on the main page, you'll see a list of different skills you can learn, like AI automation, AI content writing, and AI fundamentals. For example, if you click on something like AI writing, it takes you to a bunch of courses specifically related to the skill. I actually like how organized and structured everything is. It doesn't feel messy or overwhelming. And one feature I personally found pretty useful is the AI chat option. When you click on it, it opens up a chat interface similar to ChatGPT, where you can ask questions or get help whenever you're stuck. Now let's talk about the actual learning experience. One thing I noticed pretty quickly is that the platform leans heavily into the whole earning with AI angle. It's not really focused on going deep into complex theory. Instead, it's more about how you can actually use AI in real-world situations. For example, there are courses around automation, where you learn how to handle repetitive tasks or manage client work more efficiently. Then there's AI content creation, which shows you how to create social media posts, blog content, and even marketing copy using AI. You'll also find topics like AI side hustle, chatbots, and AI consulting. So there's definitely no shortage of things to explore. What I found interesting is that everything is broken down into really short, bite-sized lessons. Most of them are quick to go through, and they usually include some kind of hands-on task or project. So you're not just passively watching. Let me show you one of the courses so you can get a better idea of how this actually works. As you can see, each course is divided into different modules, and within those modules, you've got small, focused lessons covering specific topics. It all follows a gradual, step-by-step approach, which makes it easy to keep up with. And at the end of each module, there are practical tasks and quizzes to help reinforce what you've learned. I'm actually going through one of these courses right now, and I have to say it's pretty engaging. From a beginner's perspective, the whole experience feels really smooth and easy to follow, which honestly is not something I was expecting going in. Now let's talk about the part that most people are probably here for, the earning potential, because this platform is heavily marketed around making money with AI. But how realistic is that? According to the platform, there are a few main ways you can actually turn these skills into income. Things like freelancing, offering AI-based services, or starting a side hustle. And to support that, the platform includes practical courses designed to help you build those skills. For example, if you learn AI content writing, in theory, you could use that skill to offer services on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. But here's the thing, learning the skill is just one part of the equation. Actually, making money depends on a lot more, like finding clients, standing out in a crowded market, and consistently delivering quality work. So one thing I really wanted to see was whether the platform actually helps you bridge that gap. between learning and earning. And from what I found, Masterly AI does try to go beyond just teaching the basics. It also focuses on giving you tools to get started. For instance, if you're learning AI content writing, it doesn't just stop at the skill itself. It also shows you how to build a portfolio and even create a CV using AI. There are separate courses dedicated to these areas, which is a nice touch. And that's just one example. The platform also includes case studies, guides on how to find clients, and even walks you through using freelancing platforms. Honestly, that's a pretty big plus for me. As you can probably tell, I've had a pretty positive experience with this platform overall. I was a bit skeptical going in because, let's be honest, most platforms like this tend to overpromise and underdeliver. But Masterly AI actually surprised me. There are hundreds of courses focused on building practical AI skills, and the fact that you can create a customized learning path, take part in challenges, and learn at your own pace without feeling pressured, that makes a big difference. So if you're someone who wants to get into AI in a quick and hassle-free way, it might be worth checking out. I've left a link in the description if you want to explore it for yourself.